It is a lightweight bout between Tony Ferguson and Justin Gaethje.
You ready? You ready?
All right, so here we go with round one. Seems to be a situation in which he wants to do everything in his power to keep this fight on the feet. He's going to have a lot of advantages at distance. We'll see if he can get it done tonight.
Yes, he has all the advantages because we don't see many specialists anymore in the UFC. Guys can generally do everything, but this guy is a jiu-jitsu player. He wants to get the fight to the ground and start to weave his web of traps to try and find a submission. This striker needs to maintain his space. He needs to make sure he is not on the ground. Avoid it at all costs.
All right, going for the early takedown, and he gets it. So no surprise, he wanted to get this fight to the ground, and that is certainly a good sign for him moving forward in this fight.
He felt as if he had a massive advantage in the grappling and wrestling. He was able to secure that takedown very early in the first round.
All right, a good ground and pound by him here, certainly staying busy, and not just busy, but effective.
You can just throw punches to keep the referee off you. This guy is throwing punches to be effective, to throw damaging strikes. He's doing a fantastic job.
All right, so he's sort of turtled up here, not great body language. Perhaps he's trying to bait him in a little bit. Well, he's got his back now, under the neck. Oh, and now he flattens him out, DC. A couple hooks in, this could be trouble.
Look at all that hip pressure he has into his opponent's back. Now he'll start to rain down brutal ground and pound.
And you better intelligently defend here. This could be the beginning of the end. I love watching this guy move on the ground. Another nice transition there.
Such a high-level grappler. You don't see that very often.
Just over 2 minutes now to go. Gaethje's back in full mount. All right, so he postures up here and now figures to rain down some ground strikes.
Yeah, the ground and pound will be aplenty from this position.
Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips. Gaethje gets back up here. Oh, beautiful jab there from Gaethje, who just might be the most watchable fighter in the UFC.
It's so fun to call a Justin Gaethje fight. People think he's reckless. People think he's a wild man. But Trevor Whitman has him locked in. His technique is beautiful.
Oh, late defense on the takedown and scrambles to his feet. Nicely done. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Gaethje gets back up, back into his comfort zone.
Oh, right in the mouth.
Bottom fighter trying to control posture, unable to do so.
And now he's in a lot of danger. He's got to grab that head or he's going to get blasted.
All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. All right, a lot of high-level highlights from that last round, DC. Take us through the replay.
If he fought like this, I would be comfortable entering him into a K1 level kickboxing competition. He's that good at finding and landing those kicks at will.
All right, here we go with our second 5 minutes now. Round two. Tony Ferguson versus Justin the Highlight Gaethje. Ferguson gets caught with that punch. His chin is held up thus far. Got to shore up the defense here, though. Oh, significant strike attempt there, but a huge block.
Look at how he turns his hip into that leg.
Good sequence of kicks there by Gaethje. Well, he's been pretty accurate tonight. He's landed some significant strikes, but his corner's looking for him to mix it up a little bit more and just throw more volume.
Because they don't see too much of a threat. This guy has to have confidence in knowing that when he...
Oh, and there's the double leg takedown, DC. That is just too good, too easy.
Too good, too easy. The timing was just too good. Before he could even defend, he's already off of his feet, going backwards. It's hard to run backwards, and that's what happens when this guy hits the double leg.
All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
Just over 3 minutes to go now. Oh, big elbow. All right, well, he's got him softened up here.
Now he's on top of him looking for the finish. Oh, got it! He's got it!
Gaethje's lower jaw now starting to show signs of swelling. All right, working inside the closed guard now. Ferguson's back in half guard. He's very comfortable here. Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Nicely done there as he forces the miss from his opponent. Oh, he postured up there, gained some valuable separation.
And now the ground and pound starts.
Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. 38 total strikes have landed for Justin Gaethje. Just below 50% now in terms of the accuracy rate, landing 40. His head still attached to his body.
The last time I saw an uppercut like that, it was Overeem versus Johnny. And you know they still haven't found Alistair Overeem's head.
Really? Is that a huge strike right there? I'm not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shot that he landed. Great job.
Seconds winding down in round 2. What a round! All right, so a lot of highlights over those previous 5 minutes. DC, take us through the replay, if you will.
A lot of good action, but punching led the dance.
You ready? You ready?
Here we go. Now 5 minutes remain in the fight.
Great timing on that double leg.
Back to the feet now.
Nice punch there.
Big right hook coming, it's blocked. Misses on the uppercut there. Oh, we call on the fight stats here. These numbers unofficial, but they are strong. 51 total strikes now for Justin Gaethje. And if you care, just over 40% on the connection rate thus far. 41% accuracy tonight against Tony Ferguson.
Oh, man, look at that. Picture perfect. Got to the leg, got to his position, got another beautiful takedown.
Bottom fighter better move.
Yeah, he's got to move, John. He's got to shrimp and try to either get up or pull his opponent back into him so he doesn't have the posture to land that big damage.
Well, you know I don't like the gi very much, but I have an appreciation and a healthy one for these type of transitions.
You can tell he's been in a gi at some point in his life with the way that he moves so freely.
I'm skipping jiu-jitsu next week, too. Gaethje's lower jaw very swollen now. Time to bite down on the mouthpiece and move forward. Gaethje gets back up again. Man, how about that takedown defense? Perhaps he will go for another takedown here. He does it. Beautiful execution to get the fight to the middle.
I mean, you know what he's going to do.
Yeah.
You know that he's going to take you down over and over again. It is on you to stop it.
Well, this is exactly the sense of urgency you're looking for. Try to take the judges out of it. He is lighting them up now. Pretty good right hand. Oh, and there's a land with the kick, so certainly a good sign for him there.
When that's working, you know he's in for a good night.
Mixes it up nicely in terms of staying heavy and also staying active. Ferguson not having it, stays upright.
What a beautiful uppercut. It landed beautifully perfect placement on that shot.
Ferguson gets caught with that punch. He's treading water now. Got to find a way to move those feet. Oh, nice advance there by Gaethje. Just relentless in his pursuit of not just perfection, but of the opponent.
I mean, the pressure that he fights with is phenomenal. He's constantly in
An elbow!
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press it. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
All right, so a close competitive fight throughout. It goes the distance. Maybe a slight striking edge on one side, and perhaps that'll be enough for him to get the knock.
I mean, he's got to hope, right? He's got to hope that what he did, those exchanges where he came out in front, was enough to earn him the victory. This was a very, very close fight, and I'm interested to see who gets the decision.
The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. Judge 1 scores this contest 30-27, Gaethje. Judge 2 scores it 9-28, Ferguson. And Judge 3 scores it 9-28 for the winner by split decision, Justin the Highlight Gaethje.
All right, so the judges have rendered their decision, and 2 of the 3 of them had it for him. So he gets it done by split decision tonight. You've been involved in some of those. Nothing easy standing there waiting for the judges to render this.
John, it is the worst feeling in the world, not knowing if you did enough, right? Or not knowing what the judges were watching. So I know exactly what these guys are feeling as they walk to the center. You got your fingers crossed, you got your toes crossed, you got everything crossed, hoping that 2 judges saw it your way.